What's up everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are going to take a spin in the Tesla Model S Plaid. This is a fully electric vehicle pushing over 1,000 horsepower and over 1,000 pound-feet of torque, and being an EV all-wheel drive vehicle, that is instant power. This is, quite frankly, the fastest car in the world as far as acceleration goes. This thing will give anything a run. I'm used to a 700 horsepower Nissan GTR, and this Model S Plaid will smoke it. Now, big shout out to Champion Car Company. They have a really awesome selection of pre-owned vehicles, and they do consignment. My GTR is sitting on consignment here, and this Tesla Model S Plaid is on consignment as well. So check out them, linked down in the description. So this one actually has a few modifications to really improve it. Now this is ridiculously powerful, and unfortunately Tesla gave you really bad brakes from the beginning to where you can't really stop it. However, this one has upgraded rotors. They're a little bit larger, and you can see how they're slotted up front as well. That way this car can actually stop safely and be obviously a safe car to drive. So that is a nice touch to see. We do have a set of forged wheels, which look amazing. And of course the blacked out designs kind of got that Stormtrooper look to it. And then if we make our way to the interior, and with that done, we can check out the interior, where you're gonna see we have a carbon fiber steering wheel with some Alcantara. It does have the factory one, which is the really crazy looking one without any spokes. I think if we take a quick look in the trunk, I believe it's sitting in there, but we of course have that. Oh, there we go. So here is the original steering wheel, which honestly is wild. Driving this with no top of the steering wheel is pretty crazy. I think I am gonna be much more happy that this one has a circle steering wheel, which is kind of what you would expect in any car. But from there, we do have a cool black interior, carbon fiber, and I think the air conditioning is already on, so I think this car is ready for a test drive. Let's go take a spin in a 1,000 horsepower, fastest car out there, and see what it's all about. All right guys, so we are setting off now in the Tesla Model S Plaid. Normal driving, it feels like your typical electric sedan. I mean, really nothing to complain about. Fantastic view out of the windshield. Mirrors all do a good job, and you have this sweet panoramic roof. And honestly, really good visibility. It's a nice, pretty normal car to drive. On this left side, this is how you actually put the car into drive and reverse. You just swipe this little car icon forwards and back. And then if you just toggle some climate controls, they can come up as well. You can adjust your fan speed pretty easily, and doing this all while driving, I mean, you don't really have to take your eyes off the road and just like focus on the screen. So it's actually a pretty simple setup for everything. A little hard to see that car icon down below, but we do have all sorts of your controls, and it's really funky. This is how you control your steering column, making go in and out and everything. Everything pops up on the screen itself. Same with the suspension, the mirrors, things like that. So it's a pretty interesting way. If we go to the pedal setup, a few more things. Now there is our acceleration. We have chill, sport, and plaid. And then steering you can also adjust. You can go into a sport mode as well. So let's go into chill. But in chill mode, you know, I'm giving it half throttle and it's just accelerating like a normal car. It's not, you know, ripping my face off or doing anything too crazy. Actually, that's kind of slow, honestly. That was like 30 to 40. And that seemed to take quite a bit of time. So if I slow down a little bit, going 30 miles an hour and go pedal to the floor, 40, 50, really nothing to bat an eye at. So chill mode is definitely good for, I'd say, around town, things like that. We go into sport mode now. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fast. Oh gosh, Plaid is going to give me a headache. That's gonna be insane. But definitely wakes up in sport mode to where now you just have, oh my gosh, crazy fast acceleration. That is a whole different ballgame from the chill mode. So let's see with the steering. Yeah, that tightens up quite a lot from comfort, much more relaxed in comfort. So it's nice how, while this car could be honestly a little intimidating for being an EV with this much power, it does literally chill out to where it's a pretty normal car. And you know, you get the basic sedan aspects to it. I think the craziest thing though is just the acceleration. I've driven one of these before, and it is a car, well, I'm used to my GTR, which I think is crazy fast. It is pretty darn fast as far as internal combustion cars go. This is just a whole new level of acceleration. You know, when I drive a Hellcat or a Mustang or something like that. All right, now it's yelling at me because I touched the white line, I guess. Turn signals, there we go. But when I drive a Hellcat or a GT500, they're not that fast from my perspective. I'm used to a GTR, which is definitely faster, has better traction. So those cars to me just don't really do anything too crazy. This car makes my GTR feel like those two Model S Plaid owners. And I think if you are a GTR owner, a McLaren 720S owner, you know, an owner of these fast 700 to 1,000 horsepower turbo cars, and you're wanting an EV, I think the Model S Plaid is a fantastic option, or the Porsche Taycan or Audi e-tron. So there's a few up here in this ridiculously fast spectrum, and now we're in Plaid mode. But yeah, if you're coming from a very fast car, this is something. Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. That was like half throttle, like 40 to 60 in just a blink of an eye. The acceleration is mind-blowing. Holy crap. I don't even want to do this too many times because I will probably be wanting to go to sleep after this. All right, from 25, I'm going to keep my head back because I don't want whiplash. Oh. That was 20 to 60. I'm doing breathing techniques hopefully to keep my vision not going to tunnel vision, but that is just ridiculous. Oh, I don't think I can accelerate in this car with a straight face. Let's try that just for fun from like 40. Oh man. Oh, I think it literally pulls the blood out of my face where I can't even do that. Wow. I don't think there's many words to describe the acceleration. I've been on really fast roller coasters, the ones that just launch you all of a sudden. This is like that, but even faster. This is so wild. Wow, and you can drive this car with a normal license. That's pretty mind-blowing with this kind of acceleration. This is faster than anything you're ever going to encounter. Even if it's a Bugatti Chiron, doesn't matter if that car can go 300 miles an hour, this thing will destroy it in any drag race. You're never going to, honestly, in this car, see another car that's going to actually be faster than you as far as acceleration. Might have higher top speeds, but they will never catch you because this thing is just wild. Holy crap. That was like 40 to 70. It's just, it's like time warping you into a new dimension. Alright, let's do that again. Oh man. I don't know how you could get used to this car. Like with my GTR, I am used to it when it was at 700 horsepower, and it was just fun, it was amazing. I'm used to it though, to where, you know, I hop in cars that aren't quite as fast, and they don't really surprise me or anything like that, and that's why when I film Hellcats, everybody doesn't like that because they don't really do much for me. You know, I have friends who know the people who run underground racing, you know, building twin turbo Huracans and R8s. Those guys are used to 1,500 to 2,000 horsepower Lamborghinis. If they drive a stock one, it's just not too impressive for them. And it really goes to your perspective. You know, a lot of people comment on reviews we do of, hey, is this a fast car? From my perspective, not much is actually fast because I'm used to something really fast. I don't know how you could get used to this acceleration. This is just a whole new world of from here to there in the blink of an eye. How is that real? That is wild. We have a stop coming up, which means a slower speed acceleration. It's fast no matter where you start your speed. I've been in EVs to where on a roll they're nothing too crazy, but from a dig they're insane. This thing from 15, holy crap. That's 15 to 60. Oh man. I don't even know. If you're looking for a insane accelerating EV, this is the thing to get. Let's go back to chill mode. This is like one of the few cars where you actually kind of want to drive it in the relax mode after doing Plaid mode because it's relaxing a little bit, you can chill, and it doesn't really just bend your mind with how fast it is. Wow. I don't know, I'm a little lost for words. I'm kind of speechless, I'd say. Now, I will say, I guess, downfalls with it. The dramatic effect of being crazy fast in acceleration is cool. I would be curious to know if that would wear off, because I don't think you can get used to this acceleration because it's so mind-blowing. But then again, it's just acceleration, nothing really dramatic. You know, I've been in the Porsche Taycan with its 2-speed transmission and the sounds it's making. To me, it excites me. It gives me drama to where I feel like I'm in something really cool. This, if it didn't have that kind of acceleration, to me, it's just kind of a normal, basic EV sedan. So I'd be really curious to know, with owners of the Plaids, does it get old, does it get boring, or is its claim to fame just the crazy acceleration? This is way faster than a Taycan and stuff like that, but would you sacrifice mind-bending, time-warping acceleration for something that is still insanely fast, going to beat any car you ever encounter, but gives you more drama? I think that's where I'm coming from as far as an EV. If I ever bought an EV, I like the drama. I like manual transmission cars. I like turbo cars. You know, I like cars that have drama and character. This doesn't have the character, I would say. However, it has acceleration that is unlike anything. So that in of itself is kind of its own character. So it's a really interesting idea about this type of acceleration. I think I would still want the Porsche Taycan just to get that transmission, that noise, the things that that car does. It feels more like an enthusiast driver's car. This is not something you'd really want to take on the track. I don't think the handling would be right on par with it, but this is going to give you acceleration you've never felt before. So this is something, like I said, if you are an owner of a full bolt-on GTR coming from full bolt-on GT500s, twin turbo Lamborghinis, Audi R8s that are modified, you know, if you're used to 700 to 800 horsepower gas cars with turbos, this, the Taycan, the e-tron RS, I mean, those are kind of the 3 super EVs that you're probably going to want to be looking at. Well, there you guys go. That is my reaction to driving in the Model S Plaid. Once again, the acceleration is mind-blowing, and I like how this and the Porsche, which I think are the 2 best ones as far as the craziest electric cars, the Porsche gives you more of that driver-focused driver engagement, but then this gives you, you know, more wild acceleration. So they both offer something really cool. That is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video, taking a look at the Model S Plaid. Check out Champion Car Company once again. This car is on consignment. The owner was kind enough to let me take it for a spin and see what it's all about. My GTR is on consignment there as well, and they definitely do a good job with their consignment, and they have a lot of really cool pre-owned vehicles in their inventory, so check them out. That is it, guys. I will see you all in the next video.